So Notre Dame has a freshman cornerback who's had a bunch of interceptions in his last 3 games. I'm curious if you had a chance to look at any of his film and just kind of their secondary in general and what stands out.
Yeah, definitely. They have some good corners, obviously. Like we've been going over, they don't have like a lot of weaknesses in their defense. Is a big thing. I mean, their corners, they play pretty hard, pretty strong. So, I mean, I'm just gonna trust my things that I've been doing lately and what we're practicing right now. I think we have a good scheme against it, and yeah, they're obviously a talented team. I mean, they put up a 0 on the last game that they had, and very good defense all year. So it's gonna be a challenge for us, for sure.
We've talked a lot the last few weeks about your story, your emergence. Was there ever a point during all this where you wondered if it was going to happen here?
In terms of like this year?
Just for you, period, at USC.
Um,
I know you believe you could do it, but
right.
Give me the opportunity and everything.
Definitely. I think that is something where it's like a lot of adversity, and I think that comes with the injuries and everything, and being able to just gain confidence from that. And with confidence, you just, you know, it goes up and down, especially during those things. And I think that also kind of, like in terms of me not thinking I'm getting opportunities, it's more of a thing that I just grew and matured, and I realized the opportunities, you make your own opportunities. So I think that is something that I've really learned. Like it was very quick for me to learn, but obviously through injuries it's definitely hard. But I think people get it twisted to where they think opportunities just come to people. You just got to make those opportunities, and then when you get those opportunities, make that happen again.
How much more do you appreciate all this because of everything you had to go through to get here?
Definitely. I think that this is what it's meant to be, really. Like where I am right now, like I am where I'm meant to be right now. And like, you know, God has some weird ways of working, and like maybe the years that I missed were a blessing, and I wouldn't have to go through what happened last year, 2 years. Like maybe that's like what he was saying to me. And like I'm in a good spot now with a lot of eligibility left. And yeah, I'm actually happy where I am. Like as bad as it could be, I'm always trying to work on the bright side. I'm really happy where I'm at right now.
Yesterday, Lincoln was talking about how he didn't realize at the time how important it was for Voorhees to decide to come back.
Right.
For you returning guys, like what type of tone did it set to have him turn down a chance to be a first-round pick to come back for a final year under Lincoln?
I know, I'm definitely thankful. He gives us a lot of time to throw the ball, so that is like the biggest thing. And we're all thankful. And more than anything on the field, he's a leader, like off the field. He does everything right, and he's a big locker room guy, and he like wants everyone to do the right thing, and he sets example for the younger guys. So I think that's more important than what he does on the field, if that like seems crazy enough.
Was that something you guys took notice of when he decided to come back?
In terms of me coming back? Or?
No, when he decided to come back, was that something that you guys were like, okay, this, you know, guys are buying in?
I think so. I think that everyone has their own reason, though.
Yeah.
I think that obviously, like, you see guys do that, it's cool. But like at the end of the day, like, if he came back or he didn't, we still got to go forward and do what we got to do. So, definitely. But I'm definitely thankful that he came back for sure.
What kind of combo did you have with Lincoln when he got here last year, just to kind of feel out if you had a place, if he wanted you, all that kind of stuff?
Like, I think it's just like anything. Like, nothing's promised, but there's going to be a lot of opportunity for me. And I mean, down this stretch, like, I think that's what he's, you know, kept his word on. Obviously, towards the end of camp, I had like an injury that kind of withered that path a little bit and made it a little more hard for me to come back and just work. But he's still, I mean, like right now, he's offering me the opportunity right now, and I'm just thankful that I'm able to take advantage of it.
Caleb, one of the quarterbacks in your life, what makes him different, special?
I think he's just like a gamer. Like, he's a winner. Like, you come out there and you, like, I've played with so many great quarterbacks in my life, and I think he's one of the ones where you go out definitely and you have no worries no matter what the score is. Like, we were down 14-0. This dude's still laughing on the sideline, like in a good way, not like messing around, but like he's like, we're good. Like, so I think that's more than anything. Like, you go out there with a certain confidence with him.
Yesterday, D-Ditch said at some point he had a talk with you just about staying patient and kind of relating his own story, even though it wasn't injury related. Do you recall that conversation?
Definitely. I think there is a point like where I'm just a competitor and I was kind of frustrated. Definitely. Just because from a competitive aspect, that's just always how I've been. I always just want to be the best out there and want to contribute to the team. And I felt like I could have kept doing more. And then look now, I mean, I talked to him honestly not too long ago about it. I was like, thank you. Like, I appreciate it. Sometimes people need that, and I think I needed that, and it's definitely helped me. So I'm really thankful for him too.
When was that?
I think it was earlier in the season. I want to say around like week 2 or 3 for sure. Probably week 3, I'm guessing, around there. I can't recall.
With Caleb specifically, was there a moment, whether it's, in the offseason or maybe at the